Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome to the Geek Dhaba. Today I'm with Yamna and we're going to be discussing the West Side Story. So join us as we open the dhaba. And we're back. So we're going to be talking about West Side Story, a fantastic musical set in the current age of 1960s. No, wait, we're talking about the 2021 remake by Steven Spielberg. I did not like this. My entire review can be summed up with these words. I did not like this. But I'm going to let someone who has better remembers the original and has seen the modern one discuss it before I bring out my point. So Yamna, take it
away. Okay. So just like Omer, to some extent, I have felt the need that there shouldn't have been a remake. And honestly, when this movie came out, I wasn't overly against there being a remake. I wanted to check it out and then compare it to the original one. I was going to be skeptical but supportive because, you know, Spielberg took care of it. And honestly, it was not bad. Am I gonna rewatch it? Probably no. Have I watched the original multiple times and will probably continue watching them multiple times? Definitely yes. That was a classic on its own. It's a timeless masterpiece. But I will say one thing. If you want to do a remake, this is the way you do it. He respected the original piece. He didn't try to put his own kick into it, his own spin into it. And I appreciate him for that. You are pretty much going to get nominated, you know, if you follow the thing to boot. But it wasn't easy. Getting good ensemble cast, making sure the cinematography was accurate, the screenplay was accurate, the choreography was accurate. Following everything step by step. I don't think anything really did change. I think just a sequence of a couple of the songs changed, right? As per the movie, from what I can recall to some extent.
I think a song or two were removed as well, because I distinctly remember a song that isn't in this movie.
The placement of I Feel Pretty after the death scene was a bit off for me.
Mm-hmm.
In the original movie, I don't think that's where the song came.
Nope.
So it really did defeat the grimness and the darkness you feel after watching Bernardo die. That was the only thing that was a bit off, that I would have to say. The actress who plays Anita in the original movie, Rita Moreno, who's also in One Day at a Time, she comes back and she plays Valencia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think, the woman. So that was a nice touch. I loved Maria. I loved Anita. For me, Anita and the guy who plays Riff, they were standouts for me. Ansel, okay, he did not disappoint. I thought I was going to be very disappointed, but okay, the man can sing, the man can act. Was he amazing as his co-star was? Unfortunately, no. Maria stole the show. Her voice was amazing. The acting was amazing. Ansel did a good job, but it wasn't mind-blowing. The performance wasn't mind-blowing. I won't say it was bad, but I won't say it was as brilliant as some of his other co-stars did. That's what I have to say about it. I will have to agree with you. A remake was not needed, but it was fun to watch, and some of the themes that are in the movie are relevant today. Maybe that's why Spielberg decided to pick this up, and he decided to, reinvent it or redo it, as they say. But apparently, he might not pick up any more musicals after this. So he said. So I heard. So. But he did a good job. I mean, to respect an original version of the work, previous version of the work, and to follow it to a T, and to do it in a very good job that it gets Oscar nominated. Usually remakes are usually bombed. They are usually really done terribly for various reasons. But whatever he did, it worked out, and I can see why it got Oscar nominated. I mean, obviously you have an A+ script already. You have an A+, like the lyrics, the music, the plot, everything is already proven for award-winning to begin with. It's just a matter of you doing it justice. And he did do it justice. I can see why it was considered as an Oscar nomination. And I think it's a fair Oscar nomination, in my opinion. It was breathtaking. It was beautiful. I was sucked into it. Again, I did like the chemistry between the actors. I did enjoy it. It was a fun watch. It was a good watch. And I'm not mad it's out there. Will I watch it again? Probably no. But I am like an official fangirl of the new Anita, the second Anita. I will always love her. So back to you, Omer.
Thank you. Now to come to my points and a little bit of a rant. To get to, let's talk about some of the good things. I agree, the colors, costumes, all of it, very, very well done. Good job on that. A1. Casting Anita, yes, love her. Loved Maria. Loved Riff, right? Like stellar casting, right? But I am miffed by this remake. There are certain, classics in cinema history, and West Side Story is one of them, right? And as far as all the other ones are concerned, you don't touch them with a 10-foot stick because they're perfect as they are, right? It's Casablanca, you have You're Gone with the Wind, you have West Side Story, Citizen Kane, all of these movies. You don't remake them, and if you attempt to remake them, do something different, in my opinion, right? Like you said, award-winning script, award-winning story already. So it just feels like, and I probably shouldn't be saying this, but it just feels like you're doing it to get an Oscar, right? That's exactly what it feels like you're doing it. I won't say that the project lacked heart or anything. It was clearly there. Okay. This remake was made with love, and I want to make that stance very clear. It was made with love of the original source material, from Spielberg, from the writers and the directors, everybody, right? But that doesn't change anything. Apart from, as we discussed already, this order of the songs and some songs being cut entirely. Because there's a song I remember distinctly, I might be wrong, correct me. Chino and Maria's have a song together in the original, right?
Yeah.
Which is totally cut off, right? When I first watched West Side Story many years ago, that was the scene that I started with, because it was in the middle of that. It was playing in the Beach Missy in the middle, and that's the scene I started with. And I remember that song distinctly because it was the first time my introduction to West Side Story, and it wasn't in this movie. And I can accept that choice, like to include some songs and over the others. All the classics are here, the ones that you love from West Side Story. Everything is done with so much love, but ultimately it comes down to why, right? Why remake it? Right? You could have just watched the original. And that's what I was thinking the entire time I was watching this movie. I could have just watched the original. Right? And as you said yourself, you might not watch it again. Right? I have that same feeling.
I'm definitely not gonna watch it again. I mean, I only watched it just to see how it holds up to the original.
Right.
Because most of the time we're looking for this to bomb terribly. And historically speaking, most remakes have bombed terribly. And the fact of the matter is that this one didn't bomb. This one was done right. And that's all I can say for it. I wish we had a better Tony, though. Sorry, might be an unpopular opinion, but I wish we had a better Tony, a slightly better Tony. We had a good Tony, but we wanted like Tony, and we didn't get that here.
Yeah.
But standard performances, stellar. Like you said, everything was stellar. But will I probably watch this movie again? I probably won't. But if anything, the hype that this movie generated is probably going to bring back the hype for the original movie that some people were probably not aware of. Even though to us it's a classic, and we know because But in some ways, this could be a positive thing. In some ways, this could pave the way that if you are doing remakes, this is how you do it. You respect the material.
No,
You respect the
100%,
vision.
100% agreed. Was it a good movie? Yes, established already. It was a great movie then. It's a great movie now. Was it shot masterfully? Hell yes. Right? Was it beautiful watch through from beginning to end? Also yes. Right? Will it win? Should it win? Should it win the Oscar? Not will it. It might. But should it win the Oscar? No, in my opinion. Right? Because for the reasons of it's the same thing. And it might win the Oscar because everybody who sits on these Oscar panels are people who resonate, who probably watched the original growing up as well. Right? And they might vote for this out of nostalgia. And among other things, it might win. I was having a conversation with Dad earlier. He said as well, okay, it might win the Oscar now. And after watching it and seeing that it's more of the same thing, yes, it might. But should it win the Oscar is the question. And I think no, it shouldn't, because it's a remake. And remakes should not get Oscars. It's just the same thing. That's like if I remade Avatar shot for shot and asked and submitted it to the Oscars. Why?
I see your point there. Yeah.
Right? But aside from that, unless we have anything else to discuss, I think we can go to scores.
Yeah, no, like basically to summarize, excellent job done. It didn't bomb, but did it need to be there? No, I could have lived without this movie coming out.
Exactly.
For comparison's sake, I wanted to compare it to the original, and we did that. We met our purpose here. It was beautiful. Everything was there, but the emotions that I've already gone through, maybe someone who hasn't watched the original and they watch this movie, they might go through the emotions that we felt watching the original movie. Maybe it won't be such a jaded experience for them. Maybe they will appreciate it in all its entirety and all its beauty, but we watched the best one. We watched the ultimate original one.
Yep.
And it definitely holds its place. It didn't bomb. And I'm sure that everyone had their eyes on this. I'm sure that there are people out there who wanted to like find reasons to hate this or to make a big deal out of it. And amazingly enough, this movie did not really, it did not let people who were really skeptical of it win them over, or it ultimately did surpass their expectations too. So okay, good on Spielberg for doing that. Good on him for taking this project up. And yeah, but again, it was pretty solid, but nothing amazing. It was amazing in its own accord, but yeah, solid remake. I think it's worthy of being nominated, but is it worthy of winning? No. That's all I can say.
Great. So it seems like we're on the same page with this movie. So should we go to score?
Yep. Okay, you first. Sorry.
For me, it's a 7.
For me, it's a 7.5.
I mean, it was a great watch, but original's original. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
But there's nothing else to say apart from that. So what did you guys think watching this movie? Let us know in the comment below. We'd love to discuss with you guys in the comments, and give us a like and a follow. And yeah, see you all next time. Can we do the snapping? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Geek.